Hey, this is Steve Keys here with Keller Williams Capital District. We are here for another walkthrough of the week. This week we are in Argyle School Districts. This is 112 Wicks Lane in Argyle. This is a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom home. It's got 2 full bathrooms and 2 half bathrooms. It is big. It is 5,800 square feet. Yeah, it's big. It's big. This is an A-level home. I haven't used that term before. It's something that I'm going to start doing in the walkthrough so I don't spend so much time talking about the kind of condition that this home is in. So this is an A-level home, which means actually it's not. There is something that can be done. It's mostly an A-level home. A-level home is there's nothing left to be done. Everything is finished. You can't upgrade anything. Everything's at the top of the max. It's like way up there, like top of the scale, top level. Just about the entire home is like that. There's one spot that hasn't been finished yet. So it doesn't need to be redone. It just needs to actually be finished. But it's a very small portion of the home. It's probably like 1,000 square feet, and it's 5,800 square feet. That is a small portion. That's one room. It's one room that needs to be finished. Huge. Yeah, it's big. All right, so we are getting into the summer market here. So if you or anyone you know is thinking about selling a property, now would be the time to give me a call. You could check my Facebook page, get my contact information there, or all of my contact information will be at the very end of this video. So we will go ahead and we will get started with the walkthrough. So we're here at 112 Wicks Lane in Argyle. This is Argyle School District. This is a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom home. It is 2 full bathrooms and 2 half bathrooms. You can see here the garage. It's actually 3 garage spaces. There's another garage door around that side of the house. So I'm actually approaching the house from the back. We'll see the front. This house is on top of a mountain. Mountain home. So we walk into the front door. There's a lot of windows in here, a lot of light, so it actually might blur out my camera a little bit. But we walk right in here into this huge open concept space. Big living room area. We have the kitchen off here to the side. Now there are no appliances in this home, so appliances would need to be provided, but all the hookups are there. So we've got the hookup for the washer would go there. They've put space for built-in microwave and the oven, the gas hookup for the oven, and then the space right here by the sink for the dishwasher. So these are solid wood cabinets. They're granite countertops. We're walking on hardwood floors. Hardwood floors everywhere, I'm pretty sure. I've already walked through it home. Walked through the home once. I'm pretty sure hardwood floors everywhere. So rolling around to the living room space, we've got this large stone fireplace here. I figure while I'm up there, I haven't gotten quite a good shot of the ceiling. So this is definitely rustic style design. Big timber frame logs, pine board ceilings. This is rustic. Living in the woods. Adirondack. All it's missing is deer antler chandeliers. Oh, wait a minute! There's antlers on the chandeliers up there. I can't zoom in with this. But there's definitely deer antlers on the chandelier. That's it. It's got all the pieces you need, folks, for a truly authentic Adirondack style rustic design home. So, got the gathering gathering space right here. I guess you could call this the living room. Obviously, the feature of this in this area is the outside. Everything is set to the outdoors. So, we will walk out onto this back deck. Very large porch here. Very large. And you can also see mountain. On top of the mountain, you can see forever. The rest of the porch. So, I will say this, not gonna lie. You can see the driveway down there. Very long. Not gonna be very nice in the winter. You need a plow for this house. If you don't have a plow, you just can't buy it. We're just deciding that right now. You need to have a plow. It's got to be decided. So, if you were to submit an offer for the house, we would need a pre-qualification letter, proof of funds, and a picture of your plow. That's now a required item. You gotta have it, folks. If you don't have a plow, you just don't deserve a house like this. Just saying. So off the side here, we have one of the half bathrooms here. The granite vanity. So we're not quite gonna finish this floor before I head downstairs. I've already kind of gone out of order. It's so big, I'm missing stuff. I'm actually walking into the master bedroom right now. So, walking down the long way, you saw the closet doors on my right-hand side as I went through. There's closet space there. Pan back around to it. You can see the closet doors, they're now on the left side, so you got two closets right there. And then, as we continue along, this is a master suite. Got a little bit of a cubby area right here. Could be a very, very fancy shoe shelf. It's a little too high for a desk. It looks like a desk, but it's pretty high up there. So I don't believe that's what it is. It seems to be more of a closet kind of situation. And now we're in the master bath. So you have a room for the toilet in there. Double vanities right here. A tiled shower, like its own room. In here, tiled walk-in shower. That's nice. And it's got a seat. You know, I love the seats. And the whirlpool tub. Overlooking into the backyard. Come on, it's not like you have to worry about privacy or anything. Glass houses, people. You can do that when you live on a mountain. So, heading back out. Like I said, the house is so big, I'm kind of going in a random order. I don't know what to hit next. So what I kind of breezed over as I was focusing on the fireplace is off to the side here from the kitchen is a formal dining room. Formal dining room has access onto the porch. So it walks right out onto the porch area. Has a cutout in the wall right into the kitchen. So that's a nice space. Formal dining room. Okay, so now we will head downstairs. Head downstairs first. So basement has all been refinished. Well, not refinished. Yeah, it's been finished. So everything down here is finished. Doors into the backyard or front yard, whichever. So large gathering space here, rec room, anything like that. Up to the side here, I don't normally do these, but when you have really big houses, you have really big systems. So I just kind of like to point them out because you don't see them in other stuff. So you got a big, I want to say that's an air conditioner right there, this big unit. I believe that's just central air. Because over here to this side is the boiler for the house. A large water tank there. And then just check out all these zones. Some of you know I got a background in construction. I get excited when I see stuff like this. Look at all that. Man, it's magnificent. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe no one else feels the same. So, walking around here, more sitting area. And then down the hallway there, we have some additional bedrooms. I'm gonna cut through here. So we have a huge bathroom right here. We got a double vanity. This bathroom would be shared. There are 2 bedrooms down here. So this bathroom is shared with the 2 bedrooms. This is a very large space. As you can see, it walks through back into the hallway that we were looking down. So shower tub combo right here. So if you gotta share this, and I mean you're only sharing this with 2 bedrooms. So that is a very large shared bathroom space. So walking in here, we enter into the first bedroom. So as I said, so far I'm right. Hardwood floors everywhere. That was the first bedroom. And then continuing along into the second. Those are very large spaces here. Nice wide closets. So, these spare bedrooms down here are nicer than some master bathrooms that we've seen. Alright, heading back upstairs. And then we will head upstairs again to the final space in the house. I tried to see if my camera could do like time lapse so that I could like warp through the house, but I can't switch back and forth between modes like that. So we just gotta walk. Now heading to the upstairs area, off to the right here. Right now you can see they have it set up as a storage room. But what you have in here is the washer and the dryer hookups. So this would be the laundry room. Right here, mostly storage, it's a triangle room. Which is common for custom design homes when you do stuff like this. Architects don't like straight lines, so they try and do things fancy, and you wind up with triangle rooms. But they're usually just closets, so it's not really a big deal. And the last half bath is right here. I will also point out the garage. I talked about it, we saw it on the outside, but now you'll see it on the inside. So that is the side door that I mentioned that you couldn't see. It's a little bit of a smaller door, so you couldn't get a truck in there, but certainly a smaller car would fit in that space. And you can see that the garage is also very deep. So you could park 3 vehicles in this garage at the same time. Or you could see they have that one set up, that's where your lawnmower could go. So if you didn't have 3 vehicles, can use it for your lawnmower space. All right, so the last room here, this is the unfinished space. So you can, let me back up a second. You can see there are signs, I haven't shown any of them, but they have signs all over the house for the possibilities that you could use these different spaces for. You can see obvious signs that this house has been, is being worked on. Well, was being worked on. So up here is the final space, and it's unfinished. So there's, like the sign said, there's a lot of things that you could do with this room. It's being counted as a bedroom officially. Actually, public record has this as a 5-bedroom house. So I'm almost thinking that there were 2 bedrooms up here originally, but they've been changed. All the walls have been knocked out. So you got this whole space here. This is a big space. You could do just about anything with it. You could turn this into the master suite. This whole room right here. This whole big space. That's what I would do. Big giant master suite. But you do have the option of a first floor master suite if that was something that you were concerned with. But I just want to point out one last feature, my favorite feature of the house. The light switches are labeled. Man, do you have any idea how hard it is for me to guess what the light switches are in a house? All of them are labeled. It's terribly convenient. All right, so that's everything. So this is 112 Wicks Lane in Argyle. 5,800 square feet, 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom house, 2 full bedrooms, 2 half bathrooms. It is sitting on 20 acres of land too. I didn't mention that. Glad I remembered that. So 20 acres, top of a mountain. Remember, plow truck is required with all offers, proof of registration, maybe a picture or two. You know, make sure it's pretty and stuff. Shine it up. Yeah, that is the walkthrough. So that is the whole house. I am trying to find a spot where the windows are not going to blur me out and then turn me into focus camera. That's better. Camera's usually supposed to auto track my face. I have it set up to do that, but it didn't do it automatically. I don't know why. So you can see, really nice house. So as I was saying before, this is definitely an A-level house. Just about everything has been done, with the exception of that one spot on the second floor up there, that potential to be anything, either a new master suite or another bedroom. You could probably do a few bedrooms. You have space up there. You could throw a wall if you want to, if you really needed the 5th bedroom or anything like that. So it could be used for something like that, or you could just be one gigantic room and you could just put multiple beds in that space. See, I did it. I walked behind a window and it blacked out my face. I turned into the Shadow Man. So I'm going to have to go someplace else. The dining room is not the best place for this. Yeah, so super nice house. I was about to say something, but I can't even remember what it was. So a lot of potential with this house. It's really a great opportunity. In the village of Argyle. Check the property description for this video to see the property information page, where you can get out the accurate information, any price updates, any open houses, any special incentives that are being offered on this property. You can find them all on the property information page, which will be posted in the description of this video. Please like my Facebook page so you can see more walkthrough videos of the week and any other videos that I post on that platform. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is where you can go to see all of the videos that I post across any platform about anything. They'll all be in YouTube. So basically your one-stop shop for all videos that I'm doing. So that has been this week's walkthrough of the week. Thank you for joining me. And please tune in again next week for next week's walkthrough of the week. Bye-bye for now.